Alright, you guys, welcome back to Anton's class. If you're new here, my name's Anton and I'm all about health and wellness. Part of my wellness journey included relocating to Africa for a large portion of 2021, and I highly look forward to returning in 2022. What about you? I am drinking this Ojibwa Wellness Tea. It is a Native American tea and it has been purported to have quite a bit of health benefits. I've been getting into drinking tea a lot lately. Chinese teas, Japanese tea, any kind of organic or indigenous tea I could get my hands on. And they kind of help with hunger pangs and they just have a lot of health benefits. For me personally, okay, do your own research. But I like to combine Eastern medicine with Western medicine, traditional medicine with modern medicine, and that's what works for me. Okay, and yeah, that tea kind of has like an herbal, earthy taste with a floral accent and like a licorice undertone. Okay, I do recommend it. So what have I been up to? Well, I've been busy. I work full time. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I am back in the United States. I'm quite busy, so if I haven't gotten back to you right away with comments or anything like that, it's because I've been busy. Okay, I work full time. I teach. I've been teaching Mandarin, okay, a very challenging language. Mandarin is the primary language of China, for those of you who don't know. And it's a very challenging language, but I'm enjoying my job teaching Mandarin to youngsters. No, I don't speak Mandarin. I just barely speak a little bit. I've been learning it as I've been teaching it, okay? And I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, well, how did you get a Mandarin teaching job? Okay, well, especially those of you who are in Africa or other parts of the world, you may not be aware, but America is currently experiencing a teacher shortage. Okay, so America is suffering because there's a lack of teachers, a shortage of teachers. And the reason is because teachers often aren't paid very well. And also, not only that, it's just an incredibly stressful job. Very stressful. You're not only dealing with the students, you're dealing with the behaviors they learn at home from their parents, you're dealing with their parents, you're dealing with 30 students to a classroom, especially if you're in a Title I school. So it's just really challenging. But anyways, I enjoy the challenge and I'm up for it. And foreign languages are something that I love. And different cultures is something that I love. And so as I'm teaching Mandarin, I'm learning it myself. Speaking of foreign languages, I've been learning Zulu. Well, I haven't even started this yet, to be honest, but I plan to learn some Zulu. Okay, you guys, I apologize for the lighting. Okay, it's like afternoon. I work, so I got off and I decided to shoot a video because I've left you guys hanging for quite some time. So, I'm going to be learning Zulu, and Zulu is one of many languages spoken in South Africa. Okay, no, Zulu is not spoken in Namibia, and I'm sure you're wondering, well, aren't you going back to Namibia? Yes, but I wanted to go to South Africa first. South Africa has a lot more to offer, in my opinion. It has a larger population and just a lot more to do. A lot more diverse terrain and beautiful scenery. And I live in an arid state, Arizona, and Namibia is an arid country. And so when I went from Arizona to Namibia, it almost looked exactly the same. Very dry, very arid. Yes, Namibia has a rainy season and it greens up at that time. And to be honest, I did not see it at that time. But still, I wanted to experience something different. I got braces, if I haven't mentioned it already. I filmed, this is like take 4 or something, so if I repeat something, bear with me, because I've filmed this video like several times trying to get the lighting decent enough. I got braces in, so I'm kind of slurring. I'm still adjusting to speaking with them. And I have bite turbos in the back. For those of you who have had braces, you may know what those are. So anyways, you guys, I am looking forward to learning Zulu. If you speak Zulu, let me know. And maybe we can connect in South Africa. I want to connect with locals. I really want to connect with locals. I want to learn about your stories, your culture, your language, your heritage, your traditions. I would love to visit a Zulu village, and really get to know what it's like. I've seen beautiful images of rural South Africa. There's this channel I highly recommend. This this South African sister, and she shows images of rural South Africa and talks a lot about it and encourages the South Africans to consider developing rural South Africa. I'll link her content below. But anyways, you guys, like I said, if you speak Zulu or anything like that, let me know. And know, you guys, Zulu is not the only language in South Africa. It is one of many, but like I said, this is the one that works for me. It is mutually intelligible with isiXhosa and isiSwati. So millions of South Africans speak Nguni language. The Ngunis are a people who migrated during the Bantu expansion, and they migrated particularly from the Great Lakes region. Anyways, that's the anthropologist coming out. You guys, I look forward to getting down to South Africa and really getting to know the local culture there. One of the local cultures, because there are more than one. I have been told to visit Botswana as well, and I may try to make it out there during this trip to Africa. I'll let you know, but I'm moving in silence, as my Nigerian friends would say. So I'm not going to put all my cards on the table of my plans, but I do plan to explore more of Africa. Africa is a beautiful continent, and Namibia is fantastic. But I want to explore some other areas, okay? So, so many of you guys have emailed me and contacted me to let me know how my videos have inspired you to go to Namibia. So, thank you. I'm so happy to know that my videos have inspired some African Americans, some Afro-Caribbeans, some Afro-Europeans to explore Namibia. And I do still highly recommend Namibia. You have to make it out there. That's my opinion. I think it's beautiful. Also, visit Rwanda. I've been to Rwanda, and it is a beautiful country as well and has a lot to offer. So if you would like a consultation, I give some really good tips, tricks, advice, in-depth information, and knowledge about my experience. Consultations are not free. They used to be, but now my time is limited. So I just can't spend hours emailing you back and forth or having a Zoom call with you. So it's a very affordable price. If you want a consultation, shoot me an email, antonsclass1@gmail.com, and we could get that started. Shout out to those of you who have already purchased consultations, and I hope they were to your liking. And yeah, so anyways, you guys, I think that about wraps it up, but no, not quite. I wanted to talk briefly about this book. I highly recommend that African Americans in particular, but everyone, read some African literature. This is Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. He is a Nigerian author of Igbo descent, I believe, because the story takes place in the Igbo heartland during the time just prior to the first contact with Europeans and shortly thereafter. It's an interesting story for me because it just showed what it was like to be an Igbo man at this time period and the challenges he faced, some of the traditions that he was part of, and some of those traditions are very hard to read about. Okay, this book does not romanticize Africans. It does not romanticize Europeans. We're all human. There are good traditions and there are some really ugly traditions from everywhere in the world, okay, including in Africa. And anyways, I don't want to give anything away. So Go and check this book out. Check out some other African literature. What do you guys think about Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi? I never finished that book, to be honest. I started reading it and I would put it down and not finish it. I tried like 3 times and I just couldn't finish it. But I will try some of her other books. Anyways, you guys, that about wraps up this video. Braces, kind of annoying, but definitely worth it. All right, you guys, let's journey together. Let's get well together. And thank you for stopping by Anton's class. I will be taking you along with me to South Africa, of course, and I really look forward to that journey with you guys. All right, let me know what you guys have been up to lately, and have you been accomplishing your goals and plans for 2022? With that, bye.